Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with Games. Diving back in, it is an Easter Sunday edition of our Ultima 6, The False Prophet Let's Play. And we are diving in, it's episode 12, and we're going back to look for the wreck of the HMS Empire. So, without further ado, let's fire up the old GOG Galaxy, via which we will then fire up the old DOS box and get it on the go. Then we gotta mess around with the volume, as has become tradition. The day is coming when I might dig in a little on matters like figuring out where the optimum volume settings are, so I can just have them set when I start. But that day has not come yet. Got at least one more brutal week of marking before I can even start thinking about those kinds of things. So, alright. Just firing up here. And let's journey onward. Boom. Okay. So, when last we left the Avatar and his companions, it spoiled playing Star Control on Saturdays, not having to constantly liberate the cursor from the DOSBox window. But made significant progress. My main task was to work out the red moon gates and where they go using the Orb of the Moons. And turned out there are two of them that don't seem to work yet. Maybe I'll try them again today to see if maybe there's some other thing was causing the problem that I didn't know about. The other ones are mapped now. 24 possible locations and map 22. In the process, found out that one of them, specifically location 16, if you start at the top left of the grid and go sequentially across the rows, led to the Shrine of Spirituality. So that's been liberated without any need to stand around waiting for a new moon to come high while we're standing near a blue moon gate. And yeah, so where we are right now is we have 7 of the 8 runes. The Rune of Honesty continues to elude me, but I got some thoughts there. Might dig on that a little. I've liberated all shrines except for Humility, which is surrounded by gargoyles I cannot hit. So we either need to level up or we need to get more offensive magic before we go messing around with that. And the Shrine of Honesty, because I don't have the rune yet. I actually won the fight to liberate the Shrine of Honesty. It's just if you don't then do the rune work, it does not actually liberate it. And the gargoyles respawn and die, as I learned. So that's where I'm at with that. With the task of sorting out this gargoyle script and learning how to translate it, we have a lead. And that's why we're looking for the wreck of the HMS Empire. I'm not sure if they use the HMS convention in Britannia, but it seems like they would. Just because, Lord British, and that's what they do in the British Royal Navy. So, His Majesty's ship, the Empire, piloted by a Captain Hawkins, who allegedly had the tablet in his possession, and that was sunk him to the bottom of the sea. So this is our task today, is to see if we can't track it down. Where are we right now? Not 100% sure. Here's a quick way to find out. Talk to whoever this is. This is one Enric. Alright. And then who's Enric? I'll just look for him in my spreadsheet. Enric. Well, I wrote down nothing about him. I can at least add that he's a blacksmith here. But he's in the Buccaneer's Den, so that's where I am. Buccaneer's Den. Very good. So this is where I got the lead. Studying me carefully. Nothing today, sir. Have a good one. But wait, hold on. Yeah, so that's an armory. There's got to be a guild shop here, right? Stands to reason. Let me just take a look around. If there is a guild shop, we'll stock up on some guildy type items, and if there's not, we'll just hit the road and get out there and see what we can find. So there's the inn, obviously. You think for sure, if any place is gonna have a lot of demand for, say, lockpicks, it'd be the Buccaneer's Den. Ah well, no luck. It is what it is. Let's get going. shipwright. Need a shipwright. Okay. So did I just sailed here in a borrowed skiff, didn't I? No? Or did I? Did I? There we are. Alright, so obviously I borrowed this in New Magintia, so I should try to take it back. But first, I'm going to look for this shipwreck. It's the Cape near Serpent's Isle, which I believe is the Cape of Heroes. Hold on. Gotta look in the compendium for a moment. Remind myself of the runic script translations. Okay, one moment here. Heroes. Yep, Cape of Heroes. He's down there at the southern end of the continent, which is identified as the place where the wreck occurred. Near Serpent's Isle was the specific language it was used. So let's head that way. I think we'll just do a straight shot south from the Buccaneer's Den, which will take us towards Serpent's Isle. When we hit the Serpent's Isle, we'll head west from there. Because maybe the wreck is going to be in, like, it could be in those islets. There's a little archipelago next to the Serpent's Isle. So it could be there. Or it could be further to the west. It could turn out, I do hope that it doesn't, but it could turn out that there is more to finding shipwrecks than literally finding the ships shattered on the shores. You actually need some sort of, retrieving them from the bottom of the sea ability, but I got a feeling it's not going to be that, just because nobody has hinted to me that that might be a thing yet. Okay, here we are. We've hit the Serpent's Hold, and now let's move west into the islets, and we'll see if, because those aren't going to be very big, if there are wrecks on those islands. I don't think they'll be hard to find. Oh, that's just more Serpent's Hold. Right here. So for example, this one. Let's circumnavigate. Let's be at least moderately thorough here. Suppose you could have a shipwreck on the shores and then a Cyclops drags it up for some reason. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we're either finding the shipwrecks on the shores or finding out that no, you need some device, and then to be, using the look command on the open water until you find evidence. And maybe we lower Shimino down in some scuba gear. I don't know. Like old-timey underwater gear, not literal scuba gear. Big helmet, metal suits, pressurized suits, what I'm picturing here. But alright, let's just keep on digging around these islands right now. I don't think this is going to turn out to be where the shipwreck is, but we got to grapple with the fact that we don't have a long view here, and that the clue is precise in terms of general location, but it's a general location. There's vagary here, and we're going to need to counterbalance that with thoroughness. And could be anywhere up the coast towards Trinsic, could be around the coast in the other direction. The specific language on the map, the script that says Cape of Heroes, is on the west side of the cape at the southern end of the main continent. But that doesn't mean that that's the part where it is, but it means that it could be. There's no reason it can't be. We're just going to keep on poking around, because we're going to feel good if we find this thing. We're going to feel real good. The sun's going down soon, and I think we might be getting short on torches, so it might be a time to camp on the shore. Also, nobody in the team is in perfect condition right now, although ELO is, let's just verify this, but I believe I can safely say that ELO is alive, which is, better than, he's been in worse states than alive in the time that I've spent playing Ultima, so good for him, hanging in there. Right. So, This could get tedious quick. Oh no. Oh no. Giant squid. Doesn't look anything like a giant squid, but we still don't want to be dealing with it. So let's knock it off. We'll just get a little ways from the shore, and we'll cross our fingers and hope that we can spend the night unharassed. Who's in the best shape? It is the Avatar, and it is the noble thing to do for the Avatar to keep watch. Not while foes are near. That's a drag. Who are our nearby foes? Show yourselves. A big poison swamp. Ugh. Are we near the roads? We're on the main continent here, right? I don't know. Well, there's our problem in terms of being harassed. Let's take the fight to them. This is what they want. This is what they get. Elo's back to using a boomerang right now because, as I learned, you lose a lot of stuff when you abandon a corpse and resurrect a person. So that was a shame. But hey, we got the Shrine of Justice liberated, so it was worth the damage to Elo's body, I suppose. Hopefully Elo feels that way. It's his body. He's the one who's visibly aging faster than all the rest of his companions. I think it's these squids who are preventing us from sleeping. So we have cause to slay them. Critical. Oof. Gweno hits the Avatar. Oh, sorry, Shimino. Keep wasting Shimino's turns. He's used to that. Still critical. Still critical. And then the Avatar gets the kill. Heroically. Alright, Gweno, step forward. And Shimino. And Elo. And Dupre. Alright, Jana, into the dark. Yeah, that's right. That worked out. Now the Avatar is going to take a rest. He's already killed a giant squid today. Let the others have some fun. Spread the experience point love, among other things. And Shimino involved in the fight. He likes that. Heavily wounded. Lots of, we're not particularly high level, but the combat is largely pretty gentle, I've found, in this game. It's being gentle with us here. And I appreciate that. This is not some exciting plot-based combat anyway. It's just literally us trying to... Oh, and now it flees. That didn't work out. Great. Okay. Hopefully those are the foes. Because I would love to sleep. No. There are other foes. To the northeast. Fine. Okay. Shimino have torches. Got a view gem. Several view gems. Exactly one torch. Oh well. One way or another we gotta find more. So we might as well use it. We're not gonna get any sleep. Get in the rowboat. Oh my goodness. Get harried by more giant squids. The giant squid family here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to keep following the coastline because I'm 90% sure right now that this is the main continent that I'm dealing with, but the only way to be 100% sure, I shouldn't say the only way, but one definite way to become 100% sure, which is what I would like to be, is to stick close so that if there are any moments where it's like, oh no, this wraps around, it's an island, it's not the main continent, be immediately notified of those. Okay, So I believe I'm coming up towards just south of the Shrine of Honor. Yes. Alright, so I know where I am. And looking at the map here, seems like there could be potential for shipwrecks a little bit down here south around this bend, and then north there's a little inlet, cove, you might even call it. Seems like the kind of place where a ship could meet its fate. So we might as well take a look. Because my other big guess is like that it's somewhere on the eastern side on the way up towards Trinsic. If that turns out to be true, then well, it's going to be a little tedious. Going all the way back. What can you do though? Okay. Yeah, well, okay. Dev! No! It's a whole thing where what happened was I was doing the Moongates, so I'm popping around all different places with the Moongates, and then I happened to be at New Magentia, and for some reason I wanted to go to Buccaneer's Den, so I borrowed the skiff, and then at Buccaneer's Den I got the clue about the wreck of the Empire around the Cape of Heroes, and I'm impatient, so I wanted to get right to it. So I'm doing it with a skiff while my ship is still back in Minnoch. So just stubbornness has me investigating the coast, looking for the wreck of the Empire in a rowboat. 6 folks in a rowboat on the high seas. How are you today, Fedev? I really gotta knock this off. This is not a... I don't think I'm... Don't think this is going to reveal the wreck of the Empire to me. But I'm just going to carry on for a moment. A little bit longer. Then I'm just going to load my save and try this search from a slightly different angle. But what if it came up in... No, it didn't. I see where I am now. I am definitely not... I'm not confident that I'm closing in on the wreck of the Empire now. But might as well see it through. Whoa! With only a very moderate, like I've had 3 drinks on this long weekend, not all on the same day, and I'm not aware of any like underlying condition that should make me extra vulnerable to alcohol. But I had 1 drink on Friday. After I had supper, I ate some food, I did all the things you're supposed to do, and it, like, I didn't get hungover, thank goodness, but, like, I finished that drink and I was like, well, I'm dead now, I got no energy for team, I'm going to sleep, and then, like, I went up to bed and I got the spins, and I was like, what, like, 1 glass of champagne? Like, what is happening to me? Okay, let's try this again. If I have no luck this time, I will bite the bullet and say that I'm not meant to be doing this by skiff, and I should go back to Minnoch, get in a ship if I want to be doing exciting stuff. I think I'll head west from Buccaneer's Den to hit the east coast of the continent, and then head down. Yeah, and then yesterday I just had 2 drinks out with my parents for dinner, and yeah. I felt them in a good way, and then I'm not hungover today, so it's all good. But like, what the heck? I'm not a big guy, but like, I hold more liquor than that usually. And happy Sunday to you, by the way. Whether the Sunday has religious significance for you or not, I hope you're enjoying it. West, 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 west. Here we are at the coast. Skeletons on the shore here. Why? Hail, British! Avatar's blessing. Feels good. Okay, what's the story with these skeletons? Let's fight them. Just in case they are pirate skeletons guarding the wreck of a ship, which they could be. And if nothing else, farm a little experience, especially since I fought those giant squids and then loaded the save, thus wasting the experience that I earned from those little fights. Whew. We got the skeleton critical pretty easily, but we're not having an easy time putting him down. There, smash. I'm inclined to say that I don't know if I've actually seen this and I'm just vaguely remembering something, or if I'm making a prediction here, but I just feel like the skeletons are gonna resurrect. Maybe they won't though. I guess we'll see. Only one way to find out. Let's do carry on here and see what happens. I'm gonna take a tiny intermission, folks. I just gotta run to the washroom. Sorry. Oops. Liberate my cursor. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. Right in the middle of the heat of battle, too. Jeez. Okay. Relocate my keys, and we're at it. Okay. But I definitely think that we're going to do just fine in this battle with the skeletons. But I'm curious, because I know I've sailed past this island before, or not sailed, but rode past this island before. And seen these skeletons. So, just, you know, if skeletons always spawn in a certain spot, it just kind of seems like maybe they're here for a reason. Which could be the reason of a shipwreck. Could be great if it was. We shall see. Gwenno doesn't have the instinct to aim high above the bush. So her shots are just going to continually hit that bush. Jonna's not worried about the bush. She'll just throw her boomerang wildly out to sea. No concerns about hitting her targets. But okay, Gwenno can contribute here. I mean, could, I guess is the word I should have used. Can contribute implies that she's going to. Alright, Jonna. Nope. No, she does the shot right. It also hits the bush. These bushes are actually a more formidable foe right now than the reanimated skeletons themselves. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna win. Well, obviously, but soon. It's not gonna take that long. Yeah, things are coming along Avatar quest-wise in the sense that I've liberated 6 of the shrines. I have 7 of the runes. Can't liberate the humility shrine yet because that shrine has the same, oh hey, can't hit these dudes thing going on as I encountered, oh, sorry Avatar. Me. apologize to myself for instructing Jana to fling her boomerang at the back of my head. Yeah, the Shrine of Justice was a tough one to liberate because I could not land physical attacks on the big gargoyles. Where we're at with the Shrine of Humility is that all of the gargoyles have that same effect. Can't even hit the little ones. So I either need better offensive magic or I need levels up to become more powerful. Oh no! The skeleton's got a lot of room to run. Yes! In fact, most likely, the successful attempt will come from a mix of those two qualities, right? We'll be able to land some hits with magic, and hopefully, Dupre can contribute a little with his halberd. What has certainly been the strategy that worked for me with the Shrine of Justice, which was to surround the big gargoyle such that he bombed on us with fireball and friendly fired himself to death, is just not tenable when you can't do that for all the little ones too. It's just not going to work. A lot of grazing blows on these skeletons. The Avatar's got that one under control, though. It's pinned down now. No egress. So it's fighting back. Like a cornered dog, or a cornered skeleton, for that matter. And yes, we're not done when we've beaten these first three, because there's a fourth one. That's okay. It's okay. Most of the ways in which there's just like a little bit less convenience and smoothness in the game than there was in Ultima 5, here in Ultima 6, come from, factors in which Ultima 6 is taking a step forward and trying new things and pushing the genre forward and pushing the series forward. And so they're just not as polished as they could be in this first attempt. But the one that really kind of bugs me is that in Ultima 5, the game remembered every individual character's most recent target. And in this game, everybody aims at the most recent character's most recent target. So when you split the party, anyway, I can clearly see now we're not finding any kind of shipwreck on this island, which is a shame. But we have bashed the heck out of some skeletons, which is always, that's an important part of a classic RPG adventure too, so that's fine. This skeleton's not going to be fleeing when he's critical, so that's nice. Oh wait, there's a little bit of space. I do not think that I'm about to find the wreck of the Empire. Oh, I thought I had him pinned, but he is not pinned. Alright, Avatar. He's out of range for Jana. And Gweno's not going to be able to land the hit from there. Just established that Jana can't land the hit from there. Come on, Shimino. Take us home. It's critical. He's dead. Alright. Battle's over. Shimino. Whoop, Shimino, buddy. Digging them bones. See what you find. Spears. Hey! Bow. Coins. Alright, this is actually some worthwhile stuff. Get those coins, buddy. Move that shield out of the way. And then move entirely Let me see. What is Elo's current having a bow state? He does have a bow. Might as well grab another bow. But he doesn't have arrows. Oh, I'm looking at... Of course, I'm looking at... Elo does not have a bow. Sweet. Elo will benefit all around from being able to do some pickups here. He's number 6 right now, so... Elo, get a bow, get some arrows. I'm gonna leave all the many, many spears. But yes, okay. No shipwreck on this island, just some bones. Elo, poke around. See if you can find more. Sword. Axes, 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 axes. No, no. We're not in collecting junk mode right now. Whenever we need to do that, the place to do it is the troll bridge in U, since it's so close to our buddy Ultima. So you go up there, pay the troll toll by killing the trolls, dig up whatever you can find, and then you know, pop in for a quick Umbago Sano at Utomo's place and golden. Okay, well, that was what it was. Killed some skeletons. I guess we might as well take a look at the experience standings of the various heroes. Elo's on his way, well, not even halfway to level 6. That's fine. Gweno is, she's there. Jana's closing in on level 5. Shimino's making his way, Dupre's making his way, and the Avatar's making his way. Okay, so we have no major pressing level ups about to happen, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, so this is some island here. And there should be another island right down here, which the fact that there is confirms that I'm looking at the right part of the map. Hey, there's just a dude. Should always talk to random dudes on islands. Back in good old Ultima 5, it was talking to... Oh no, this is not an island. These are our traveler friends who, you know, want us to practice sword fighting and possibly sleep with their sister. No judgment on your sister, sir, but I am going to pass on that very kind offer. But okay, here's the other little island. No, it's not the island yet. There's one other little tiny island here, though. Ah, here it is. Might as well circumnavigate it, see if there is any pointless skeleton fights that we could head ashore and engage in. Yeah, that's the thing. Random person on island in Ultima 5, that's Sutek, who is just literally sitting there. He's not going to send you on a quest. Like, you know, I heard that there's this rumor, or if only I had this object. No, he's just sitting there bursting. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. This is why we circumnavigate the islands. Yeah. Sutek's just sitting there just twitching, like, when is somebody going to show up to my home in the middle of this poison swamp? I think he lived in the poison swamp. But anyway, he's just living there, just waiting, like, I know, here is in detail exactly what the steps you must complete. When someone went and mentioned Sutek here in Ultima 6, and you, British, said to me, like, you've already met him in Ultima 5, and I went back to my spreadsheet and he wasn't there, it's because the only information he had to share was so significant that I instantly knew I would never forget it. And... okay. Wow, we're going to search every square of the ship. Okay. What else is on this island? Might as well just look around a bit. Alright, we're just right off the coast of Trinsic here. I do not think... it doesn't seem like this is what they would have been talking about when they talked about the wreck of the Empire. I certainly hope it's not, because searching the different spots on this ship doesn't seem to do anything. Let's have old reliable Shimino do it. It's a stone. It's a stone. It's a ship. Found nothing there. Okay. Well, that particular shipwreck is a bit of a bust. but that's okay. Alright, so if we head directly west, we'll see Trinsic. That's great. Please don't fire your cannons on us, honorable folks of Trinsic. Makes sense that they have well-established naval defenses here in Trinsic on account of being awfully close to Buccaneer's Den. You have got to be dealing with a lot of pirate raids when you are located not half a day's travel by sea. I don't know why I'm following this. I knew it wasn't going to take me anywhere. That's okay. Okay. Let's get back to tracing the coast. At the very least now, I can say that I feel confident that shipwrecks are going to be physical things on the game board, so to speak. They're just going to be there. I'm going to be able to see them wrecked on the land, as opposed to seeing them, needing to get some sort, like a hook attachment for my ship that I can put down into the sea and try to dredge up ships. So we're just going to trace the coastline and see if other shipwrecks become visible. And if I don't feel like I'm getting a good all-around sense of what's around in the islands, we'll hop out and we'll explore them a little bit. Obviously, it's getting dark and everyone's a little beat up. Maybe it would make sense for us to hop off, make sure there's nothing around. Feels like we don't need to make sure there's nothing around. We just say we want to rest, and it asks how long. It would tell us. Okay, who's going to guard? The Avatar himself will stand guard. Food for every. I was about to say food for everybody. No food for Yellow, and then we heard something. Well, that's a drag. Because now we're just out of food. Okay. Shimino. There we go. Light a torch, buddy. You got at least one. Exactly one. What do we hear? Am I just freaking out over nothing? Garter snake. Avatar really could have dealt with that one. Solo. Could have soloed that snake, let the team sleep. You volunteered to stand guard, and now you're waking everybody up to watch you kill a snake. It's not a great sign of humility. Okay, so we're just walking around right now. Here, southerly and Trinsic. See what we find, if anything. Okay, let's get back to the skiff. Keep tracing the coast. By torchlight. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, hop in the skiff. And away we go. I suppose I can also actively search the islands to the south, which I should do. Okay. The Serpent Isles. Actually, not sure if that's their proper name. I think that the island where Serpent's Hold is properly named Serpent's Isle. But then I don't know that. You know what? Maybe all these questions will be answered in Ultima 7, Serpent's Isle. So I'll just have to suppress my curiosity for however long it takes me to beat this game. Take whatever break I decide I want to take from Ultima before I dive back into Ultima 7, The Black Gate, because I think that's the first of the Ultima 7 games. Beat that, see if I need a break, and then dive in and have all my questions about the what specifically the Serpent Isle is answered for me actively in gameplay, possibly in conversation with an NPC. Okay, this island was empty, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to do a little more coastline, and then I'll do another island. It's like right over here, just across to the west is where the part that's really explicitly labeled the Cape of Heroes. And like, I was told the shipwreck was near a cape. Oh, come on. Don't fight it. Can't you see we're just a humble rowboat here, sir? Where is the honor in fighting us? We don't even have cannons. Okay. Yeah. Like, if it's a peninsula on the main continent where the wreck happened, then it's almost certainly going to be in this general area. But let's do an island first. So I can see which island this is. There are 4 medium-sized islands to the west here of the Cape of Heroes general area. So let's tackle them. As my MLA's thesis supervisor is always fond of saying, you must be systematic. There's no other way to do this search. We've got to be systematic. And so, heeding Bertram's advice, we'll systematically search the islands around here, but also the inland territory. What the hell is that? A ghost? Well, it's not a friendly ghost. And what was that? A skeleton. Okay. Yeah. This many skeletons and ghosts all congregating. I had a feeling we were about to find a shipwreck. These are pirate skeletons, specifically. They lots of single peg legs on these fellas. All right, Shimino, you come in. The ranged fighters, of course, can fight from range with their sweet boomerangs. Or I guess Gweno can fight right up close with a boomerang. Why not? And we'll just we'll kill them. Nothing else to be done for it. It's us or them. And also, they're dead already. Can't even really be fairly said to have killed them. One down. Oh ho! That have. It's too late in the afternoon for coffee for me. I don't often turn down offers of coffee, but I did while I was out at brunch. But it's not because I don't want caffeine all day, so I do have some tea here. I think I may have found the wreck of the Empire. Although, unsurprisingly, Hawkins' crew, if indeed this is they, are aggressive. Well, I wanted to find the wreck of the Empire, which I think I have. Hopefully, the tablet's there. At that point, I mean, we might go back to the Lyceum and be like, hey, Mariah, you like this tablet? You want to tell us something cool? And then I gotta keep, the only rune I don't have is the Rune of Honesty. And I know to find that, I gotta find a graveyard or mausoleum. And I have crawled all over Verity Isle or Dagger Isle. The island, I don't know why I want to call it Dagger Isle, if maybe that's not its name, but the island where Moonglow and the Lyceum are. And I haven't found it. Now maybe I should need to search more carefully. Or maybe this is sort of similar to what was done with the Dungeon Covetous back in Ultima 5. Maybe they've converted Dungeon Deceit into a mausoleum. I don't know. So I gotta poke around there. I've been to Moonglow. It's where I've made the least progress in terms of the narrow rune quest. I know the next step in the sort of clue chain where, you get told, oh, hey, go to... Oh, we hit the ghost. So these are not friendly ghosts. Or they were friendly ghosts, but we've provoked them. Yeah. So, right, in the quest chain of where, look under a planter in Serpent's Hold, and then go to the Blue Bottle Tavern and look under the harpsichord and all this stuff, I have found the next step is to look under the beds in the jail in U, but I don't know how. In the sense that the only way that I know for sure, I know that all of the keys to the cells are just right there in the jailer's desk. So, no doubt, I have the option. Yes, I've spoken to Mariah and, showed her Elo's tablet, and she's told me that she needs the other half of it. I did British, but I should look again, because I don't know a way to get those keys that doesn't bring up the stealing flag, and I'd like to avoid being accused by the game I'm playing of a lack of virtue. And then, yeah, so getting the rune is the only thing that stands between me and liberating the Shrine of Honor, and getting tougher. Yeah, I've looked and I don't think there were, but it's worth looking again. And failing that, I guess I'll just have to steal. I don't want to kill these ghosts, but they're gonna keep hitting us, aren't they? Yeah, oh well. They're not landing good hits. I got nothing against ghosts. Searching here, you find part of a map. How about that? The book in the Lyceum? I have not figured out how to retrieve that book. If you're talking about the book about ballooning, that's as far as I've gotten in the learning about ballooning quest, but I haven't acquired it. And I've put together, later on down the line, I'm going to need, not Charlotte Weaver, but a different Weaver, to weave me a great big basket. And I know that her dad knew the way to do that. So I've got lots of little pieces of things. And I've made good progress on all of the different quest chains that the game makes available at the very start, which is great. Okay. Well, we're done with our seafaring for today. Oh, not that book. A different book. Oh, like the Book of Prophecies? Can we rest up here? Will it tell? Not well. Huh. Okay. We're all going to be a little hungry. But I think we'll be glad that we grabbed 5 hours of rest. Just for the sake of... Yeah, no food for anybody. It's egalitarianism. Alright, wake up, team. We got daylight. Okay, success there. Now I gotta... As the Avatar, it behooves me to be honest. I must return this skiff that I borrowed to New Magentia, and then we'll get back to it with the much more efficient Orb of the Moon's method of traveling hither and yon. Yep. Yes. So yeah, I took that to Mariah, and she needs more of the tablet. Wait, I didn't get a tablet just now. I got a map. Was there more stuff that I was supposed to look for? Is the map the thing I was... Uh-oh. Heart of a map. Yeah, hold on. Let me just... Oops. Let me go to my spreadsheet here and remind myself. What was I told in Buccaneer's Den? Empire was wrecked on a cape. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Something with Hawkins. Hawkins cut off Heftimus McFry's hand. Yeah, it's a silver tablet I'm looking for, not a map. Yeah, so... Okay, wait. Did I... So, was that not the Empire, or did I not search it thoroughly enough? I suppose I should go find it. South. Okay. If we just go south, we have to hit an island eventually. Or the very literal edge of the world. The very literal edge of the world it is. Okay. Come on now. And I know I've got the option of using a gem to get a sense of the lay of the land, but I think I will be okay. Okay, what the heck is going on? Where am I? Why am I not looking at the map out of the corner of my eye as I do this? Okay, follow it south. Trace the coastline. Come on now. Let's gimmick a gem. Even though I have so many gems, it's hard to resist cheating at them when you have the option of quickly and conveniently. Where the heck? What have I done? Even it's not zoomed out enough for me. Okay, I'm gonna take the hit, be an honest man about the gem, and keep circumnavigating here. Is this the very island that I was just on? I don't think it is. I really don't understand where I've gotten myself to. No, okay, there's the Shrine of Honor. Jeez, gone far afield. It's tracing a peninsula, not an island. But that's okay. Because this is it, right? Let's just double check. Go over, say hello to our ghost friends. No, this is not the island that I found it on, is it? Yes, it is. Here's our ghost friends. Please, give us a break here. Stop hitting Gweno. Gweno hasn't done anything to you. Oh no, the skeletons are back up. That's fine. Look at us. We're not afraid. Excuse us. Oh no. Okay, there's too many to be just messing around like this. We actually have to fight them again. Oh yeah, Gweno's not even in very good condition. We gotta stop playing around here. Okay, Gweno, don't stand next to the front lines. You're a boomerang fighter. Gweno, take a step back. Alright, Jana, take a step back. Hilo, do what you can here. Shimino, on this one. Respawning seems to happen at sunup. Oops. Come on, Dupre, you're the big tough guy. Ooh, gonna kill a ghost. Exorcise a ghost. Exorcise. Yeah, I mean, you know, the ghost is getting a workout right now. He's just not gonna be around to reap the benefits. Because he will have been exorcised. These skeletons... skeletons love to just power through when they're critically wounded. There. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. And another one bites the dust. Sorry, Ghost. Hate to do it to you. Hey, you'll be happier when you... Like... Pirate Ghost guarding the shipwreck or the treasure. It's not really a great gig. I remember... watching in a history class... Or maybe it was English class in high school. Or maybe it was earlier. It doesn't matter. We watched a made-for-TV movie from Canadian made-for-TV movie about George's Island, which is an island near my own fair city of Halifax, Nova Scotia, where there are rumors of buried pirate treasure and ghosts and all that. And so the very start of the movie is actually set in history, even though most of the movie is set in the present day. Or the past now, but contemporary Canada. And the very first scene, though, is back when the island got its name. So the pirate, Captain whatever, is there, he's burying his treasure, and George, who is one of the shipmates and becomes the namesake of the island. Ooh, nailed the avatar. Grazed him right in the nose with that boomerang. They're like, finally, we got the treasure buried. And then the pirate captain is like, now, your final task is to guard the treasure. And he's like, guard the treasure? Like, we're burying it. And then the pirate captain says, show him how to guard the treasure. And one of the other pirates immediately cuts off poor George's head. I can even remember the special effects, which were unimpressive. There was no blood at all. Just his head fell off, and there was just like black fabric pulled over the stump of the dummy. Yeah, apparently made quite an impression on me. I also remember that the present day part of the movie is about a young woman and her old sailor grandfather who's a crusty old former seaman. It's about them bonding over looking for the treasure, I think. Something like that. I just remember that there's a part where a teacher or something is questioning whether it's appropriate for this young lady to be hanging out with her crusty old grandfather. She said, what's he always drinking from that bottle? And he called it grog. And the teacher says, well, certainly not chocolate milk. That one-liner dialogue really implanted itself with me. And now I've shared it with all of you. Alright, well, sorry to pray, wasting your turn. Shimino, you're just chilling. It's all good. Oh, come on. Enough of these grazing blows, team. How many boomerang shots does it take down one fleeing skeleton? A lot. Hit the wrong button there. There. You want something done, you gotta do it yourself. I guess we should search the... Oh, come on, more ghosts. No, that's fine, that's fair. But let's... Just to be 100% sure, search the rest of this place. Okay. Perhaps this was not the wreck... It's right where the wreck of the Empire was said to be. So perhaps the map shows the way? I don't know. Alright. Taking the fight to the ghosts. Oh no, is there another ghost that we can't see? Well, that would make sense, I suppose. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward, I mean, for a lot of reasons. But yeah, one thing that's been really cool, where I didn't start from the start, although I played Ultima 1, 2, and 3 at for a little bit at different points in my life. But starting with Ultima 4 and working through to this, it's cool to watch the storytelling itself kind of flesh out. And you know, we eventually suddenly we get like, you feel like you know the characters anyway just from adventuring with them, and then when you start to too rich. Hey, Shimino, hold that, grab that cash for the team. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, and like, you know, I've often heard that, you know, Ultima 7 is one of the best regarded ones. I've heard at different times Richard Garriott, like Lord British himself, say that 4 is his favorite because it's the one that kind of established the personality of Ultima and created Britannia. And I've heard him say that 5 is his favorite for being the most put together experience. And then I've heard him say 7 is his favorite. So, yeah, I'm excited. When I get there, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely, because like at some point I would like to do the Worlds of Ultima, the 2 spin-offs to this, but I'm not going to do them before 7. Might do them before 8, who knows? But not before 7. Okay, might as well keep on rattling them bones. It's just a sword, we don't need that. Okay, I do not think there's anything else to be found in the shipwreck. We did get part of a map. That's what I hear. And like certainly like you can see, because Ultima Online was actually the Ultima I experienced most of in the 90s, and you can really see a lot of the elements of that start to come into play here with the developing the economy and such. And so I have no doubt that, like, you know, Ultima 7 has to be a really significant step on that track. And yet I don't like MMOs. And I do like regular RPGs. So getting some of that depth and such will be cool. Okay, so we searched it, we found what we could, which wasn't much. We might as well find out how it did for the experience of the team. It was okay. It was actually pretty good. Very nice. We're on a save. Not sure if because I played Underworld 1 last year prior to starting to stream anything, along with Ultima 4. I never streamed that. I know that Ultima Underworld Part 2 is actually, I think it's set explicitly between the 2 parts of 7. So I may very well do that, because I enjoyed Ultima Underworld. Although its Ultima connections it was not surprising to me when I learned that Ultima Underworld was developed and then they decided, you know what, let's make this an Ultima game. You know, increase sales. Yeah, that's a funny thing, British. How the making a continuous world has the knock-on effect of making the world feel smaller. Oh no. Please, Mr. Sea Serpent, this is a cruel, oh, Jesus, it's a whole gang of sea serpents. I mean, it serves me right. It's reckless of me to be doing this kind of exploration in a skiff. Yeah. We're going to use the desperate fleeing technique here, and maybe we'll once we drop this skiff off, maybe we'll swing by old Lord British's castle and see if our sovereign doesn't mind topping us up for free. Because I discovered the gimmick of the kindness of the healers. They'll heal you for free if you can't pay. And so I can see how that can be easily exploited for free healing by just handing the gold around amongst the team. But that feels so not Avatar-like that I'd rather not do it if I can help it. I mean, Ultima 4, it's, the whole genesis of Ultima 4 and everything that, kind of really characterizes Britannia and Ultima is precisely Richard Garriott being like, I don't want people being non-heroic and not heroic when they play my hero fantasy game. So scamming the healers seems, I don't know. Like I could argue I'm giving them in-kind services. Okay, straight shot north from here and we'll be done with this skiffing it through the high seas portion of the adventure. And if we have to take to the seas again, we'll do it by ship. I just don't know though. Like that wreck was in the location I was told the Empire went down, but what I found was a fragment of a map, not a piece of a silver tablet. We shall see. Okay, and here we are. Sorry, I had your skiff out. Took it way further than you would probably have liked me to, sir. But I appreciate the loan. Okay, we got nothing to do here in New Magenta. So let's save to celebrate that we did make it here without being roasted alive in a rowboat. And now, to my info chart. It is... oh yeah. The one directly above... the space directly above the avatar will spawn a moongate right into a red moongate straight to Lord British's home. So let's do that. Boom. At this point I've in exploring all... ah man. Well, he's not here. That's fine. We don't actually need the healing right now. So let's just take it back to Minok. So you know what I wish I'd... ah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll deal with that in a bit. Let me look at my spellbook for a moment. In my spellbook, I can cast... unlock magic only 6 times. The teleportation map, all but 2 locations. And in fact, while I'm right here, I might as well confirm this for myself. The ones to the left and the right of the avatar didn't seem to work when I tried to do this before, and I'm thinking they probably won't yet, but I might as well test it. And we're back. No. Okay. So there's something it's not time yet for those ones to work, but the rest of them I've mapped. Okay. Here we go. We want to go back to, what did I say? Minok. So what's near Minok? Huh. Location 25 on the grid will get us right by the mill outside of Minok, which is where the ship is. But I guess I don't need the ship right now. It does make traveling faster. What I should do with the ship is get it... No, I don't need to worry about the ship right now. What I should... no, I need the ship. Going back and forth on this, but I think I want the ship. So I'm going to go get my ship. And then I'm going to sail the ship around to the isle. Okay, wait. Okay, so hold on. That's location 3, 3. And 5 and 5. To the mill. And here we are. We're just north of the mill. If my notes are correct and I used the right location, which I really do think I did, and I did. Shimino hears something to the southeast. Sharpen your ears, buddy. Just give us something more to go on than something. Even if you just said, I hear something threatening, or I hear something friendly to the northeast, that would be helpful. Okay, if we can make it to the inn while someone's still up at the inn. I don't even know where the inn is in Minnock. It sure would be nice to sleep in a bed every now and then. And the Avatar is rolling in money. So we might as well pay for his friend's stay. Is this the inn? No. Just a very trusting shopkeeper. Not locking their doors at night. A lot of faith in their fellow man here in Minnock, which is admirable. At the same time, like you're letting bugs in the house. Like there's some real drawbacks to this strategy of, you know, perhaps they're just so honored that the Avatar himself opened their door. I'm never closing this door again. Alright. Well, as tradition dictates, let's go sleep in the dirt. Hungry. Yeah, there's no food. It sucks. Sorry, team. Oh god, and there's a friggin' snake. The snake is poisoned. Okay. You know what? I don't need to stay at an inn. Let's just get in the ship. We'll make use of the night. When the sun comes up. Okay, I think this one's mine. It is. Okay. Someone else has a torch, right? One other party member has one torch. Maybe next time I'm back in Britain, hit the guild shop, buy some torches. Shamina doesn't have a torch. Jana's got 3. Jana. Oh. Jeez. On this ship, the Avatar and his friends are all, none of them have sea legs enough to be reaching into their pouches while they're at sea. Fine. We're just gonna sail blindly because we're just tracing the coastline. Yeah, that is a little goofy. I like the feature in Ultima 5 where you can use the rest command in any bed that you find, but it inevitably just results in somebody kicking you out of their bed before you get the benefit of a rest. And they never seem that mad. Like, they don't seem nearly as upset as I would personally be if it was bedtime and I went to bed and there was just a stranger in full armor and 5 of his friends just sleeping, all piled into my bed. I wouldn't just, whoop them off onto the floor with the covers. I would probably I'd probably at least yell a little. Once we've got our ship back in the inner sea, that'll be nice, because I don't think they're... Oh, no, I can visit them in a skiff. I was going to say, except to go down and visit the Cyclops family at the old Shadow Lord's Keep. There's not much reason to need a ship on the north coast of the continent. Whereas, just for example, to get to the Keep of the Shadow Lords, we will need... Not the Keep of the Shadow Lords! I, in fact, specifically just said that we will not need a ship to do that. The Blackthorn's castle. I think what stymied me from entering said castle last time I went was that I didn't have the unlock magic spell. So that's another thing I can do. I gotta get more reagents while I am there in... Yeah. That's why we choose to sleep in the dirt. That's how the Avatar will explain it to his companions. It's not because I can't manage my time effectively to get us to an inn before they stop taking people to sleep. It's just that we want to create the image to the people that we're tireless in our pursuit of the liberation of Britannia from the Gargoyle hordes. It's a reckless amount of night sailing to be doing. I've got no idea where I am. Well, like, no ideas. Overstating the case, but not like massively overstating the case. Let's pull the map up and get a sense. I think I'm probably in the vicinity of... You know what? I should just translate this. The island where... Okay, we're doing it. Quick translation here. Alright, one thing confirmed. The island that Moonglow is on is called Verity Isle and not Dagger Isle, which I thought it was called for some reason. But then, on top of that, I can also see quite clearly, let me just double check, yep. Dagger Isle is the island where the Shrine of Honesty is. So Dagger Isle and Verity Isle, closely connected in the geography of Britannia. I think I'm sailing around Dagger Isle. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah. This... In fact, this might be Verity Isle that I'm tracing right now. Or not. Hold on. What? Hitting the 5 in the middle of my numpad instead of the numpad keys that actually induce movement. Okay. Where art we? When will the sun rise? Come on. Okay. No, this wasn't Dagger Isle yet, I don't think. I think that Dagger Isle is very close by. I think. Not being able to see far, and that's not even specifically a nighttime problem here, does make this kind of navigation a lot more difficult. Fortunately, this is hopefully the last tedious circumnavigation of the northern coasts that I will be doing, period, in this run. Which is nice. Just a tiny bit of sunshine. Come on. The moon's been gone for a while without producing an attendant increase in the amount of sun there is. There we go. Sweet relief. I have to take another brief intermission, folks. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Back at it. Had a cat meowing for a drink, and then she didn't want to actually approach the tap, it turned out. She just wanted to verify that if she did ask, I would do it. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I do feel welcome back. Okay, this has got to be Dagger Isle. No, it doesn't. It doesn't gotta be anything. But I would love it if it was. Yeah, okay. I think it is. I think it is. Great. So, let's get our ship down to Verity Isle. Dock it by Moonglow. Wait, hold on. Let me check my teleport locations. When we teleport back to wanting to go to Moonglow. Ah, it's... yeah, they'll just be near Moonglow. So I will make my way down, park the ship, and then moor the ship, and to be precise, and then we will hopefully be able to catch Lord British, score some free healing for the team. Then we'll stock up on reagents here in Moonglow and maybe stumble upon this mausoleum if it's actually there. And then I gotta make some decisions. I don't think Mariah's gonna give a shit about this map, but I'm gonna ask her about it. See if it's anything. I guess I should try to use the map like an item. See, it'll tell me the locations of any treasures. I should look at my spreadsheet, see if anyone has said anything to me specifically about a map that could confirm or deny the provenance of the particular shipwreck I've already found. Exactly. Alright. Now the Avatar is too noble to be blasting alligators from the comfort of his ship while they're just minding their own business. Here we are, Moonglow. Throw in a save, there's the old blue bottle. And let's hopefully catch Lord British chilling in his chambers. It's not this week. This is my last brutal week of marking. But then, with, there'll still be plenty of time left in the Ultima experience. I gotta fire up the game during a day off. Oh, whoops. I took the one to Moonglow when I meant to take the one to Lord British. That's fine. We can recover from this catastrophe pretty quickly. Now, we've either missed him or we've preceded him. And given the habits of folks in this kingdom, I think there's a very good chance we're preceding. No. Our Lord is not asleep here. Oh. Fine. Hey, Lord British. Looking very noble. If I just ask you for healing, will you heal? Thank you, my sovereign. Alright. Bye-bye. Now, let's go hit the guild shop while we're here. Hey, how's it going? Take a hike, pal. No disrespect. I just can't stand you and I don't respect you. Well, I've let this tea get cold, but it's still tasty. Cardamom vanilla black tea. Here we are. The guild shop. They're even open. Against all odds. Okay. So Shamila's actually carrying plenty of money. So the Avatar doesn't even need to hook him up. We can just talk. Ephraim. As I've said, this man is an Ephraim. You look at that face. That's the face of a man whose parents named him Ephraim. I'm sure he was making that face when he was born. Yeah, we have. What do I need? I need to buy things. Well. Ah, yes. We need torches, sir. For Shimino. 3 gold each. I mean, we use a lot. Take 10 torches. Seems like we might at some point need a shovel. Shimino, pick up a shovel. And what did Ephraim do to deserve that? Firm handshake for the avatar. Okay, so what was Elo's setup like right now? He's got the bow and the crossbow. He just has no ammunition. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm not saying you should murder people just because you think they're annoying, but I understand. I can understand that one. Ephraim, it's like, you know, he's not the most ebullient person, but he seems like a good man. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Gwyneth. Good to see you. Just actually looking for your colleague, I guess we could say. The Fletcher. Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Hey, how can you help me? We need arrows, for one thing, for Elo. Arrows, like I just said, you only sell them by the dozen, hey? And you don't list prices. That's not how you do things. 3 dozen, I guess. Yes. Elo likes bolts as well. He's got no bolts right now, so how about it's 5 dozen? Great. No. We shall enjoy our bolts indeed. You've aided us in any part of this quest, Lynn, that demands that we put a bolt in some dude. Oh, wow. Ammunition is cheap. I should have bought more. Ammunition is cheap and... Oh, no, actually, Elo's getting close to laying down. I guess he could give up some money. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're done here. This is what we need here for now. We have provisioned. We're going to save. And let's just get to a space where portal position number 1, coordinate 00, I guess is another way I could express that, is available to me in the physical space of my surroundings. And with that achieved, here we go. Back to Moonglow. By the way, Theta, if I can now, I'm not actually calling this a spoiler, but now I know for sure that it's never going to turn out that guy was Lord British. That he was telling the truth the whole time. There's a really important moment where you find out that the Lord British on the throne is faking it. Okay. Reagents. Should go see the Grey Jow. And while I'm there, I don't think she's going to be able to teach me the Seance spell, but if she can, I'd love it, because it seems like that could... There's always a snake and mouse war going on when you walk through this part of the island. Snake is running for its life. Yeah, we're not... The mouse, we can understand why the mouse is feeling its oats. It literally just killed a bunch of snakes. So we're not going to kill it just for nipping at our heels. We're going to let it... Hopefully we'll outrun it. Oh my goodness. Okay. You fool. You're forcing me to kill you. Beezy! How are you on this fine Sunday? Please tell me I haven't wasted the day. No, it's only just high noon. Most of the citizens of Britannia are just rolling out of bed. I mean, honestly, if that most had like hauled off a massive critical and taken out a Gweno or something, we have no choice but to tip our hat to the mighty most. Okay, let me take a look here in the compendium, and I suppose in the avatars. Multiple. Oh, I'm so mad at myself still that I've done this to me. I've got one reagent pouch. It contains lots of them anyway. Yep, that's me. Handsome guy. And another reagent pouch that also contains lots of them. At any rate, I want to find out. I'm curious of that seance spell if it can make the murder mystery in Scarborough, which I'm really not obliged to solve. Oh, I missed your chat while I was glancing the other direction, BZ. Things in Britannia are great. I've liberated 6 of the 8 shrines. I've got 7 of the 8 runes. I've got leads on various things. Everything's underway. People gradually gaining experience. We're getting more and more spells in our spell books, which is always nice. Okay, where is the seance spell? Let's circle. Seance spell might be beyond the avatar's ken at this point. 5th circle. No, the avatar can do it. Okay, so I'm going to ask for a 5th circle spell from the Great Chow and see if she teaches seance. But then I also just want to look at magic unlock, ash and blood moss. So which of those am I short on? So I can only, right now, according to my spellbook, I can only cast 6 instances with the unlock spell. Ash and moss. Is this blood moss? Lots of blood moss. So obviously I'm short on sulfurous ash. Oof. There's a little quality of life thing. Why do you gotta take me back to the top of the inventory? Yeah, there's my ash. Down to 6. Okay. I understand what they were going for with the... Yeah, specifically having the Rule Britannia thundering all the time is... I could definitely imagine that getting on the nerves of folks. The other music, like I don't object. I in fact like the reclaiming Rule Britannia and making it a song that is not about celebrating imperialism, because it is a jaunty song in the British classical tradition. But okay. However, I would rather have the That's treason. You can't pretend to be the king. Sulfurous ash. There it is. 3 proportion. How many do I want? 20. And then, what was the other thing? Blood moss. And I had lots of blood moss. Do a quick Google search. Okay. None of those. Teach me a spell. Me, the avatar. Spell in the 5th circle. Oh, you don't know the cool one that I want. Well, that's no help. No thanks, Xiao. It's not that I'm not ready. It's that you're not ready to teach me. None of them. Back to reagents. Actually, I gotta look at Shimino's reagent situation. Well, you've made me feel very welcome. So thank you, Madam Zhao. Shimino can cast... Well, he needs more something to do more heal. And heal's really the big one that I want Shimino doing. I've not yet found the spell teacher who can teach me the fireball spell, which I think we're going to really be grateful when we have. For the sake of liberating that shrine of humility and for perhaps for other difficult battles down the line. Okay, so Shimino, he's got the spider silk, but he's only got 4 ginseng root. Let's bring him up to 20 in both of those. And then let's hit the road. Looking for reagents. Just for my buddy here. Big Shammy Sham. What did I just say? I don't know. Get him 10 spider silk anyway. And then ginseng. Right, he had 3 ginseng. Give me 16. Boom. All right. Yeah, none. Thank you, Madame Zhao. I wish they had also kept the thing where thanks works as goodbye, just like saying goodbye, because like, you know, it seems like the nice way to end your interactions with shopkeepers. All right, I'm gonna look at the western part. Oh, come on, friggin' snakes! Are you kidding me? Don't have time for this shit. All right, sorry, Gweno. Fine. Deal with this. Sword away. Get out the book of spells. And we shall dispel magic. Oh no. Okay, good. Didn't want to waste any more than I needed to there. Okay. Alright. Now, save now that we've survived this ordeal. Wait, just see. Because if it's going to turn out, you know, it could easily turn out that this graveyard is just somewhere here that I've been overlooking on the main island. Even though I'm going to go see if maybe actually the mausoleum is Dungeon Deceit. Who knows? Whatever the graves, the burial situation on Moonglow here on Verity Isle, they certainly haven't gone out of their way to communicate it clearly to other people. Oh, talk to Mariah while we're here. Excuse me, what? Hey, Mariah. An enchanting smile. She's not showing it in the portrait, but we'll trust that she has it. Oops. Do you care about this map? Yeah, no. Yeah, alright, well, oh yeah, and I said I should look at my spreadsheet to see if anyone else has given me hints related to a map. Looks like we are going to have to do some more shipwreck looking for. Alright. Now, Selena Moorhead is looking for a map that's in a locket, not that's in a shipwreck. And that's the only time I've written the word map in the spreadsheet anyway. Mysteries abound. Which is fine. Solving mysteries is what makes the game fun. Not that I don't also enjoy sailing slowly around the coastline. Alright. If you weren't so needlessly aggressive, I wouldn't have to beat you to death with my bare hands. You're the aggressive one, though, not me. I was trying to walk past you. Oh, I missed my sword. It's way up here. Very good. Avatar's still weighed down by all this money. It's a tough life. The only place I can think that I'm not positive that I've searched would be like up here. In terms of just traipsing over the land looking for either a graveyard or a mausoleum. Yeah, it's not here. So, let's head south. Back to Moonglow proper. I guess we might as well feel out the western edge here. Might have already done this even. Oh, there's the blue moon gate. Don't know where that's pointing. Don't care. Not going to be using the blue moon gates. Thank you very much. In platforming games, my biggest pet peeve is when there's a difficult sequence, so I'm attempting it multiple times, and there's a portion where like the optimal run requires you to wait for a moving platform. I tend to get super frustrated by that. Okay, I want to check out the Dungeon Deceit theory, and then we'll check out the Blackthorn's castle theory. See if Magic Unlock can get me in there. First, up to Dagger Isle. It's not actually Dagger Isle that houses dungeon Deceit, which is probably just a dungeon, but you never know. Okay. Oops, I see. So here we're heading up the coast of Verity Isle. Guess I'll keep my eyes peeled as I go for the emergence of... Oh, we should have bought food in Moonglow, just... Or in Britain or anywhere, just to, you know, not be starving, my friends. We'll do that tomorrow. Game tomorrow, not on Monday. I'll be hard at work trying to finalize these grades. So I get the worst academic year of all time in the rear view at last. I got a bad feeling that I've missed. I've shot wide on an island. Oh, Shimino's loaded down with torches now. Okay. Oh, is this it? Is this Dagger Isle? I think it is. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Unless it's... Oh no, not Dagger Isle, but the island next to Dagger Isle, which is where I actually want to go. Save the game. Let's find out. Are they burying their dead in dungeon Deceit? Is that what's going on here? Oh yikes. Traps galore. And Gweno in particular took big damage. Okay. I'm not getting the feeling that they're interring their dead in this place. But we're not being systematic at all here. Just really quickly testing the theory. I think already confirming that it was an erroneous theory. But we'll run madly, see if we find anything cool. Shimino hears something. What's this? Lousy Drake. Knock it off. Okay, so something... This is a... Whatever we found here seems horrible? Child. What's going on down here? Okay. Whatever it is, it's not an easy resolution to the question of where the hell this graveyard is going to turn out to be. So that's fine. Disappointing, but fine. Let's shoot south. I'm looking at the... Who is this stargazing stranger here? I know I've talked to them, but have I talked to them at night while they're gazing at the stars? Have I talked to them at all? Let's find out. Yeah, alright. Ephemerides. Okay. Yeah, he's at work. He's at work doing astronomy. Okay, hop on. We're back to sailing. Oh, one other thing. Throw in a quick save just in case. But what happens if I use the map? It's not usable. It's only part of a map. I need to find the other parts, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get back to it, team. There's a little island off the southern coast. Looks like it's all poison swamp. I don't think the people of Moonglow are using a not particularly hospitable island. What's... Oh, it's just scrub. Is that a makeshift headstone? Why would they be using makeshift headstones? I don't know. It feels like there's a really good chance that when I do find out where the burial grounds of Moonglow are, I'm going to feel silly. It's going to turn out that there was no challenge or puzzle or mystery or need for a search. I was just making a fool of myself. But I guess we'll see. Might as well circumnavigate these little islands. See if there's anything on them. There is not. Going from there, if we head west, we hit in here. Zipping down south. Yeah, so here's the other little island. Grass, just regular grass. Here's all the poison swamp. It's great that there are not nearly so many poison swamps in real life as there are in Ultima. Like, we have swamps, but as far as I know, most of them, like, if you go wading in the swamp, you don't just get poisoned. Well, let's look around on this weird little island. There's probably nothing here. I don't know if I see an individual desiccated tree. You want, like, the dead tree to have some kind of cool secret. It does not. And then there's one other tiny little island right here. I think we'll be able to just see this whole one as we circle it. See nothing, no evidence to suggest there's a mausoleum there. I don't know. I'm befuddled by this mausoleum issue. But that's okay. We got time. Got all the time in the world. So we sail up here. This is where the dock is, right? Right. Do I know where I am? I thought I did. No longer know why I thought I did, but I totally did not until I realized that I was lost. Feel like I was getting lost. Have I gone back up to Dagger Island? What's going on here? I think I have. That's silly. fine. Let's go back down south. Or have I gone even further south? I don't think so. Shanina! Light another torch, pal. It's gonna be a long night. Gimmicking a gem. Actually gonna gimmick this one. So I played it honestly twice. Yeah, now we're still in the open sea. We're heading towards the Isle of the Avatar at this point. I would wager. That's fine. Hit the Isle of the Avatar. That'll get us close to Blackthorn's castle. Oh my. Okay. Needed to hit one east there just to verify that I was actually moving at all. I'm gonna hit the southern edge of the world before I hit the Isle of the Avatar. I'm probably to the east of it. I don't know how I got so off course. Well, yes I do. It's this friggin' view window! But this is madness. How many tiles are there in this world? A million? Okay, so what's this? Looking for a clear sign that it's the Isle of the Avatar. Which I think I've... Okay, yeah. I think that big mountain is a pretty clear sign, which means I just need to go west. If I hit an island without going too far west, it will be Blackthorn's castle and we'll be back in the know about our own physical location. Very positive sign here. If there's some extremely aggressive wildlife on the shore. Yep. This seems absurd, but from experience, we know we gotta kill the rabbits from the shore. Boom. Happy Easter. Bush. Got bush blocked. First thing Sutek's gonna say when we see him is like, "Did you meet my pet rabbits? I have a name for each and every one of them. They're all individuals to me." Okay. That's as much cheap rabbit killing as I can stomach right now. Let's take to the shore and get our hands dirty. We'll get Yellow re-equipped with a crossbow soon, but we're not wasting bolts slaughtering these rabbits. Which again, for anybody tuning in, not familiar here, these rabbits totally attack on sight. It's weird. Wait, they're attacking us, right? Yeah. It is grim work slaughtering rabbits. Like, look at... Okay. Does the Avatar know to hit the rabbit and not Shimino? Yep, he did. Sorry about your boots, Shimino. Oh, Shimino's a ranger. It's not the first time he's gotten his boots all covered in rabbit guts. Alright, save now that we're through that gauntlet. Whew. Here we are. Is it just a regular locked door? Because that's frustrating if true. The problem is just a regular locked door. The Avatar going toe-to-toe with an alligator just to impress his friends. The bunny didn't like that. If I was a rabbit and I watched a man kill an alligator in single combat, I would not be inspired to get in there and see what I could do. Does Shimino have any lockpicks? I don't think he does. Yes, he does. We're going to be cautious with them because I don't think we're going to be able to pick this door. Shimino, in solo mode, what can we do here? No effect. It's not wasted, but there's no effect. Anyhow, door is locked. Of course it is. Okay, maybe killing our way around. I can't remember exactly what the situation was here, so we might as well. Oops, sorry Shimino. As usual, your turn is wasted, your efforts are wasted. Oops. Sorry Yellow, you're not used to it, but that's how Shimino, your companion, feels all the time. Whoops. Don't know why I sent Gwen out of the front line there. She's just really brave. She insisted. Boom. It's another one down. There's a whole friggin' bunch of alligators here. Which, okay, there's another approach to the alligator situation. So we want to circle the castle and... Is there a magic locked door over here? I should also, I suppose, be looking for secrets. Someone's trying to attack us from inside. Get out of here with that. Come carefully at the door. I think down here we're going to get attacked by cows, right? We can see in. Sutek's got like an internal drawbridge situation. Okay. Okay. There's something more to this place that I have not yet perceived. So we'll put a pin in it and we'll come back. We don't need the balloon just yet. Now the other thing is that we found a shipwreck roughly in the area where we were told to look for it. For the wreck of the Empire specifically. And that shipwreck had a map, but it did not have a fragment of silver tablet. So what if tool around and check the rest of these little islands here. This one's to the east of Serpent's Isle, or Serpent's Hold. Swatted those insects before things got out of hand with the lag. I don't think there's going to be anything going on this little island. Looks like no. Right. Which is fine. Specifically told the wreck was not on Serpent's Isle itself. So we'll just circumnavigate the island here. There are 3 other little islands in this archipelago that I have not inspected for the presence of shipwrecks. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's one of them. Let's check it out. Shouldn't take long. Some big islands. A single dead tree that's also at the very tip of a peninsula. Really just feels like you would want something to be there, but I just feel like it definitely won't hurt too much to get my hopes up by checking. Okay, here's one. Should also be another one almost directly to the north. So let's take a look. Oh, our torch burnt out. Not a huge deal on account of it being the middle of the daytime. We'll be able to cope with this loss. Okay, come on now. Oh, here's something to the south, eh? Let's get back to our friggin' ship then, because odds are good that what you hear are serpents. Fire-breathing sea serpents. Okay. That's 2 out of 5. If we go down here into the west, we might be accosted by serpents who we can easily destroy with our ship's cannon. But we'll also find the next island, which is this one. Yes. So let's pull up, dock, and take a look around. Another peninsular, or is this actually just the same island I just checked? I think it is. Suppose I should be putting like a single gold coin on the ground or something, just to mark off for myself. Islands I've already checked. Use the ship. What do you mean, what? Asking to do the thing we've done many times before. Okay. And this, I believe, is just the one we already checked. But since we have the option, of clearing the area with cannon fire, and since it could be a different shipwreck, you never know. Did I just see ship heavily wounded? I gotta be more circumspect with the damage I allow my ship to take, especially since this is just gonna be the same one, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, if that was the Empire, then the Empire is not where the tablet is. Perhaps the map is part of a map that will take me to the tablet, but that's not helpful. It's not as helpful as I would like it to be anyways. Okay. So a good practice might be to check out the literal Southern Cape. No, because they said it wrecked on an island. I think that, like, all signs point to that being the Empire. Okay. Sorry, alligators. I do want to just... No, you know what? There's no point. It's right up here, the Shrine of Honor. Yep. Okay. Because I do have a teleport that'll take me to the Shrine of Honor. So, I'm going to add a new thing to my info sheet. A single ship location cell. My ship is at the Shrine of Honor. And now, perhaps, I'll do something different. Am I going to do something different right now? Yes, but what? Actually going back to Scarborough for the purposes of finding more magic purchasing opportunities. That's what we'll do right now. Scarborough, location 21. So that's... great. The avatar stand right here. We should be able to... this spot should take us to Scarborough. Let's head to Scarborough. Birds everywhere. Sad people. And specifically, we want to go north. Good ears, Shimino, but that's not what we're concerned with right now. For a skiff. Shoot up here. Whoa! We got a bat situation. As long as they're not bothering us, we're not going to bother them. Yeah, Horace. I'm just curious about what spells you can teach me. I think Fireball is what, third circle? Would love to have Fireball. Okay. Teach ye spells? Yeah. Third circle, Fireball. Here we go. 90 gold. Very interested. None of them. Because Shimino would also like to learn Fireball. Oops. Okay. Nothing. Never mind. Yep. Classic poem, Horns. Good work. We'll add this spell to that sheet, and then I think the Avatar still got loads of money. So let's move 90 gold coins over to Shimino. And we'll talk to Horns again. No, we actually came, this time we came for wanting as well. It was not to see if you're relenting in your mystery. I have every confidence that you will never relent in your mystery, Horns. I can see that you are committed to eccentricity. Now Shimino's good. The Avatar is curious. If you teach, no you don't. Of course not. Be too easy. None of those for now. It's not about whether I'm ready. Lose the attitude, pal. None of them. Goodbye, yes, yes, etc., etc. And then, if you want to take a look, right now, I could cast 13 fireballs. So I'm pretty well equipped for that, anyway. And yet I'm not well equipped with some combination of garlic or ginseng and spider silk. Let me take a look there. Of course, now I have. Take this sulfurous ash. Oh, you can't scroll down. Oh, good. Yes, I can. I just gotta say that. Move it to one of these bags. Great. You know what? Let's do one more. Oh. To out of bag. Oh, okay. You know what? It's time to stop talking about doing this at some point and to do it. We're going to do it. We are managing the inventory. Oh yeah. To click and then to drag. Okay, so the second one is the empty bag. Once more. Page up and page down working? Of course not. Of course it doesn't. Why would I even ask? And I put it back in the wrong bag. It will be satisfying when this job is done. It's not satisfying to do it. Not scratching a single one of my video game itches. Yeah, we're getting close to done here. And every time we buy new reagents, it's not going to just put them in the bag we want them in. think, anyway. Maybe it will. Surprise me, Ultima. Black pearls. 13 of them. Here. Ah, there. Much easier to see what the reagent situation is. Okay, and so it is ginseng root that is limiting my healing. But I'm going to get 5 spider silk and 5 ginseng root, assuming that Horn sells both of those things. Of course not. Fine. Give me 5, please. Okay, what does it take to cast Fireball here? I should be able to work this out in my mind. Sulphurous Ash and Black Pearl, both of which he sells. I know that give me 7. And I think I'm okay for Sulphurous Ash. I think. Move all 7. Just a thought, Richard Garriott 30 years ago. What about a move command and a partial move command? And when you use the move command, it just assumes you want to move them all. Just tossing that out there. Just in case Richard Garriott, through a time portal, is watching this in 1992, we'll know it worked if the game literally changes as I'm playing it. We all get it. Briefly feel a bit dizzy. I'm not optimistic. But what I am optimistic about is setting things on fire. What is Shimino's casting fireball situation? Oh, he hasn't even learned it because he's got it. Okay. And then let's look in the spellbook. He's got 10 fireballs. I think, all told, that might be an arsenal that can liberate the Shrine of Humility. No guarantees, but seems possible. Alright, we'll return the skiff like good citizens. I need to run to the washroom. Again, quick intermission here. This time, not for a cat, but for my own sake. Hang tight, folks, and we'll be back at it. Alright. Okay. Now, let's throw in a save and let's make an attempt at Shrine of Humility with our newfound prowess with magic. We'll get armed in advance because we know we got a job to do. Very good. Okay. Avatar. Okay, what gets us to Shrine of Humility? Location number 6. So we're not we gotta stand in a different position, team. Great. Let's try it out. It could work. You never know. It could also fail, but that's why we save. Battle begins. Alright, Shimino. There's no time to waste here. We're opening this up big. Barely wounded. Let's hope that the Avatar has more luck. Heavily wounded. I like that. Okay. I still don't think we're going to be able to land hits on most of these guys, which is frustrating. Jana, do fall back. Ah. Well, our spellcasting capacity is halved almost immediately. Oh, landed a grazing blow on that one. Obviously, the spell that the gargoyles cast on us is either a special spell for them or it's like there's like exploding fireball in a higher spell. Because we are not creating explosions. Cast. Fireball. Still heavily wounded. It's going to take a little more. Just keeping our buddy Shimino super paralyzed. Hey, a light wound. Not even on the one we were trying to attack. Oh! That's not going to turn out to have been good for the team. But perhaps still just heavily wounded. Oh, take that, Shimino. Okay, I think most likely the conclusion we're going to reach here is that this is a battle to return to with at least one more level up. But let's try. Let's try. He's critical. Be great if he would stop paralyzing Shimino. Or if he would do his explosion spell again, since we're surrounded with his dudes. Hey, that one's critical. The one we're not aiming at is taking much more significant hits than one we are aiming at, but we're hitting them, which does offer support for the level up a bit more, get everyone's dex up one more tick, and actually do some real damage. Boom. Thanks for playing, buddy. And yet, we still have an untenable situation here. Where we can't land any hits on these dudes. Okay. We're going to find out if we have enough fireball to just waste them all. Shimino, take a step back. No, they're closing on him. Heavily wounded. We can only land hits by missing, though. It's only incidental fire that can actually land. Alright, Shimino, just right here. Killed him. Alright, Yellow, close your eyes, don't aim. Oh, the Gargoyle interfered. You should think about interfering with our casting of the very powerful Fireball spell. Heavily wounded. Hey, that was a direct hit on target. Nicely done. And Shamina's dead. Okay. This one's poorly. Let's... Alright, we'll put a pin in it. The Shrine of Humility will be liberated when at least the front lines... When almost everybody has gone up one more level. Is when we're going to have to liberate that place. So what to do? What's the... What's on the agenda? Let me go back. Okay, Buccaneer's Den. Yeah, Homer told me where the wreck was. Southwest of Buccaneer's Den, not too far from Serpent's Hold. That just inclines me to believe that the part of a map I found is part of a map to where Hawkins buried or otherwise stored that silver tablet. But then where's the other half? Is it in Sylvana Moorhead's husband's locket? Because none of the travelers seem to want to give up any information about the locket. I don't know. Let's return to Moonglow, actually. Return to Moonglow, buy food while it's in my mind to do so. Which one was Moonglow? I think it was number 1, right? Yes. Easy enough. Everybody in. Here we go. Landed right on a blue moon gate, but did not teleport in it, which is great. Oh, you know what? You're a traveler. Penumbra. Yeah. Mausoleum? Grave? Yeah. She's not going to answer that. What about this locket? Yeah. With the wreck of the Empire. The tablet. Thanks for nothing, Penumbra. Wish you'd been less honest and stolen the thingy ding there. Is the tavern emptied out because it's night? Wait, hold on. Do you know about the graves? No. Okay. We're still open here, buddy? Hey, Rob. You sell rations? Yeah, you do. I, the Avatar, might as well buy them. 3 gold per loaf. How many do I want? 20 loaves, please. That's all I can carry. Alright. That's fine. Loaves, I guess, way more than gold. Which seems counterintuitive. Okay. Jana's going to hold them. I believe Jana's got carrying capacity, so we'll give her some money too. Ooh, we're getting low on money. Ooh, I think we'll be fine. Give her 30. She can buy 10 more. Give it to Jana. Hey, Rob. Looking congenial. Rations? Jana would like to buy some rations. 10 please. No. And what's going on here? Okay. So, ELO is not appearing as an option to buy bread. I was like, did ELO get lost in the Red Moon Gate? That would be unfortunate. Where is the graveyard here, sir? As the guard of the town, you really ought to know. Oh, excuse me, alligators. Somewhere it doesn't count as town. It isn't next to the snake fight. It's always going on. There, here, now we got enough room. Sleep for hours, I'll guard everybody. Let's wait for saying sorry about those times I kept forgetting to buy bread and put us in a tight spot. Stand guard, the party rests, the sun begins to rise. Successful sleep is worth saving to, I think. Is this Daedalus? Agonar. Yeah, where's the graveyard? Might ask, who? What? What about Baven? You haven't seen him around? Because he's dead! How are you out of the loop on Baven being dead? You trusted him with the very important rune. Goodness gracious. Taking another stroll around. See if the location of the mausoleum becomes clear. Excuse me, cows. At least these are not psychotically violent cows. Special rocks? No, it's just scrub. Okay, let's go to the Lyceum. I am not British, but the existence of it is appealing to me because I really do, especially the original songs, like the music in this game. Thariand is the librarian here, right? Lyceum, Thariand the librarian. Oh, I still haven't met Nicodemus the enchanter. Southwest of you. And if we're also in you, would be a good spot to, good opportunity to test again the, what am I trying to say here? Test again the searching under the jail beds. See if there's a way we can do it without stealing, or if we just want to bite the bullet and steal. Yeah, we're looking for books. Just remind me how this goes. Yeah, for I think for non-fiction. Rituals, dreams and visions, lost art of ballooning. No trouble finding what you need once you have the call number. You understand? No, I don't. I get it. Okay, this is a joke about Dewey Decimal. Can you just get right to it? Man, Tharian, you are everything that librarians get a bad rep over. But like, down here was the way in, right? Right? Save while we're down here. Because if this is another case where it was magic locks that were causing me problems, well, we can deal with those now. If you put the torch in your empty hand and then try to light it, it doesn't work. You've got no free hand. Okay. So if we head in, let's just go deep and see what problems we do or don't run into. Right. Books just turn out to be around in spots. Lower the gargoyles. Boom. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep looking around, see if we can find this Lost Art of Ballooning book. Well, I'll be looking for those tonight. Something to listen to while making supper. Okay. Eldritch sent someone on 3 quests. Knowing learn his lessons best with the real world. Ah, yeah. A lot of video game music has reached that level where like orchestras have done it, but I can see how Ultima, the timing didn't work out. The crest of Ultima's, popularity and influence preceded. This seems like a cool story. I just don't actually feel like reading a story right now. I just want to learn about balloons. But I guess it is a matter of just wandering. The Dewey Decimal System is certainly not contributing to a search here. Shimino hears something. Is it a book about ballooning, Shimino? Do you hear a book about ballooning? Nothing but ladders up on this level so far. And not really a lot more books. Take this ladder up, see what this book is. Come on. Knights of Legend. Once in the kingdom of Australia, there was a great war. For a time, it seemed the forces of evil would triumph, but through the valiant efforts of Segalion, the greatest knight in the land, the forces of the Dark Lord Pildar were finally driven back and defeated. All was well for a time, but years later, Pildar had grown powerful again. From his dark tower, he wove his evil schemes and managed to capture the Duke and the great knight Segalion as well. With his greatest foe to the way, he was prepared to set out once more on a campaign of conquest. In those troubled times, a party of great heroes arose. After many perilous adventures, they finally won their way to Segalion's prison and set him free. They then set forth to discover what had become of the Duke. Well, that's cool, but it's not helping me fly a balloon anywhere. And no matter what you might think you hear, Shimino, there's no secret door that lets us go further to the south. I think Shimino's just a little spooked in this weird, ornately organized underground library. He's hearing things. Here we go. Back in the days of the Avatar's quest, rumors spread of a strange sight in the skies. A tinker from the town of Minnock claimed to have rediscovered the lost art of ballooning. According to ancient lore, this was a mystical practice that allowed one to soar through the air, higher than the birds themselves. No records have been found of the rituals used to perform this feat, but several farmers from the area still tell tales of strange sights. A strange sphere was seen way up in the sky, and the voices of men. Could be... Ooh. I'm going to copy and paste that URL aside for later use. Can't actually do that. I actually just have to straight up open it. So then I'll pause it before it starts playing. Okay. Cool. I will listen to that. Okay. Yeah, the voices of men can be heard drifting down from it. Sounds like a hot air balloon to me. The apparition drifted up into the clouds and was lost to sight. This took place years ago. Naught has been heard of the mystic art of ballooning since that time. Did I already find that book and the only thing I needed was to be told to talk to Julia? Which I know I've done. What has Julia told me? nothing? Or if she did, I didn't write. Okay. Okay. I need to ask Julia about ballooning and write down what she says. I will do that. Okay. Well, there you go. What are you going to do? Let's just go back to before we go wandering around here in the library. We've seen the book possibly more than once. We've got the clue we need for this, for right now. So let's go to Minnock, and I'll remind myself what Julie has to say if I didn't already say it to her, and then I will. Then we'll go to you, and we'll both see if we can find this this enchanter, and we'll see if I can figure anything out with Yon prison beds. So here we are. Okay, Minnock first. That's number 25. Goodles! Good evening! How are you today, my friend? I'm inclined to say very, very, very tired from your children having been sugar dosed thoroughly, running around all day with excitement. Alright, here we are in Minnock. Going to see our friend Julia. Yeah, there. I may not be able to literally relate to the experience of having kids, but I do get it in the broad strokes. Alright, here's our friend Julia, who always thinks she's just there's some bug where Julia always goes back to being woman, and she always thinks she's just meeting you. And yeah, it's all very weird. But okay, what about ballooning, Julia? She knows nothing about the balloon. Ooh. Always happy to have a new viewer. Alright, well, I don't know. Are there other tinkers in... I guess I should ask everyone in Minnock about the friggin' balloon. In fact, I should look at my notes and see if I already did that. Boom, boom. I mean, obviously Michelle, the weaver, she may not know, but she's dropping hints. I don't know. Let's talk around. See if the mayor's in her office. Excuse me, Lady Mayor. Isabella? You know anything about the balloon? Oh, the balloonist flew off on an important mission and never returned. Selganor should be able to tell you more about it. Tell me, is it true you once rode in a balloon whilst on the quest of the Avatar? I did, and it was really frustrating. Because it was driven by the wind, and I did not know about how to control the PC cycles of the DOSBox emulator at the time. Yeah, I bet. It was, I mean, not bet. I experienced it. It was cool. It wasn't like drifting, again, because of the PC emulation cycle issue. It was more like rocketing. And I had to land on a very specific square, and you're at the mercy of the... Oh, it was very frustrating. Tell me about this mission. Oh. Alright. I'll be talking to my guild master in the Artisans Guild, which is Selganor. Oh, how embarrassing. I can't remember what my... Ah! Picked the right one. It's tuna loot. It's looking slender and graceful. Tell me more about... Oh, yeah. And I have talked to Selganor, and he told me to look for Sutek. Sutek is the next lead on the balloon. I'm back. Sorry. I would just be asking you to repeat yourself, my dear man. Okay. Good to know. Let's go to you. And to get to you, position 15. 2 to the right of the Avatar. John is standing in the way. Okay, here we go. Choo, 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 choo. And here we are, in the town of U. There's Andrea, an enormous woman in both size and personality, as they say. And the prison's gonna be right here, the jail. There's all the keys. It's obviously going to be stealing to take them. I'm just gonna throw down a save and... Okay. The jailer is of the opinion that we should not have stolen. And that he will fight us to the death. We're not going to kill our way in here. So... I mean, you can steal if you're not witnessed. We just gotta wait. Or, hold on, can we? I've not once used a Ring of Invisibility yet. I'm in a playful mood right now. So why don't I find it? Ring of Invisibility. I'll equip it. I'm gonna go solo. Hang tight, friends. I have telekinesis. I do have telekinesis instead of. I'll try that next, but hold on. Nope, I'm arrested. Yes, I'll come quietly. Guard strikes the unconscious. That must awaken to... Wow, we're so honest that all the rest of them turn themselves in. Okay, is this... This is not the bed that we needed to search under? Or perhaps it is. Nope. So we're not going to get imprisoned in the bed that we want to search. Yeah! How did they see me and arrest me? Who arrested me? Did they arrest the companions outside? Is that where the arresting happened? Okay. I don't suspect that telekinesis is going to do the trick here, but let's try. If I could just... If his mind is just blown... That's not going to do it on its own. And then it's stealing. Okay. Well. I don't think I can... Okay. Can I use telekinesis to... I think I've tried using telekinesis to mess with the beds. Not possible. Beds are too heavy for feeble telekinesis. So... The only other obvious option I can think of, which we might as well try, is to just kill some of the day until that fella leaves and see if it's, you know, the quiet form of stealing. There's a specific stealing spell too. Hold on. What's circle? I think there is. It also seems like I could be imagining that. Hold on. There is still a wind spell, a wind change spell. Good to know, I guess. Pickpocket. Lets the caster take one of the target's belongings. I don't know. But let's try this. Let's try the waiting game. Wait for this man to have lunch. Can I talk to the prisoners? I don't think they're going to talk to me. Wait a minute, this is sad. Why is there a child in the prison? What is this, the Blackthorn regime all over again? You got good ears, Shimino. Good ears. What the fuck was that? Uh-oh. Charmed. Okay. Let's dig it back again. Let me remind myself. The enchanter lives where? Nicodemus, southeast of you. Okay. Let me look at the map. So if you's right here. Okay. So there's the woods that he'll be in. Alright. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm stuck. This is one of the cases, usually I find I love the keyword conversation system precisely because it lets you decide what to ask, and you so often find out that, yes, there's a response for that. And like, I just want to explain to the jailer, this is part of saving Britannia. Repelling the gargoyles requires me, I gotta look under these beds, man. There's not even a prisoner in there. Why do you keep the cells locked when there's not even anybody in them? Why do you have a child in prison? That seems problematic. There's a lot of questions I'd like to ask this jailer. Okay, so obviously we've gone quite a bit west of you and wound up back at the Empath Abbey, and specifically at the beehives of Empath Abbey, although fortunately we didn't anger the bees. Thus avoiding the horrible fate of someone being chased by many, many insects, slowing down the game. Okay, let's kill these things fast. Before they charm us. Whoops. Sorry, Shimino. Boom. Well done, team. I gotta that's on the list. To find... I don't even know what channel points are. I know they're a thing, and I've been told you should set them up. And I will. And that is on the list. The list that starts getting taken care of as soon as this horrible semester is over. And when I speak to you next weekend, I don't expect to have literally submitted final grades, but I do expect to be on the cusp of so doing. Come on, don't you ever sleep, man? Alright, hold on. Let's actually try the secret door theory. You don't want a secret door into this one because there's a prisoner there. Oh, there's a prisoner in the other one. I feel pretty strongly it's probably this bed, but... Okay. Meanwhile, getting southeast of you is another thing that we could benefit from doing. And I guess we can always benefit from going and slaughtering trolls. At the bridge to the north. Alright. But yeah, I'll name them. I'll do something to them that makes them special in some way. I'll do it. I'll do all the things as soon as I can, which I can't yet. Alright, over here to the east. We'll go back at night to try to pull off our little jail heist. Oh, it is night. Let's go back. Try to pull off our little jail heist. Not lighting a torch, because I'm going to do this under cover of darkness. Here we are, back in town. Or are we? Ah, still. If I have options available to me that have been awarded to me because of the... No, this guy's not taking a break right now. Although this door is suddenly open. I thought this guy did get, like, there was a time when I came here and he wasn't here. That's when I opened his desk and found all the friggin' keys. Can I have some keys? Not that. Can I look under the beds? You could be a lot more helpful, buddy. Oh, wait. Nothing. Nothing. I don't think I'm going to find a secret door, but might as well try. We tried the get thrown in jail method, and that didn't help. Okay. Well, we have peace of mind about those doors. Okay. Throwing in a save. Let's try this experiment of dragging that key out the door with telekinesis and see what we can do. One square at a time. And the thing is, this is only one of the keys. It's stealing, but nobody saw us stealing. Okay, okay. This is ridiculous, but no effect. What, the child in here is vanished. Well, that one didn't work, but we have a scheme. Oops. It's a dumb scheme, but it's a scheme. The Avatar just standing here in the jail in full view of the guard and the jailer himself, just willing that key to slowly inch its way. This is a terrible use of our precious reagents. All in all, I think I'm going to wind up loading the save no matter what works or doesn't work here. But I gotta know. No effect, so this is this one then. Which we've actually determined is not the bed we would need to search under. What's the point? No, it's not possible to move beds. Beds in Britannia are heavy beds. Oh hey, he's gone. Can I just... Okay. Okay. Moment of truth. Oops. I don't want to look at it. I want to use it. I'm a man of action. This was the bed that I... Okay. Is it a bed in the solitary confinement cells? Huh. Well, this is really strange, eh? Anyway. Restore our own souls from all that stealing. And, alright, we'll put a pin in that. I guess it's got to be one of the solitary confinement cells, but how are we going to do anything about that? Hold on a second. Okay, we have one gimmick bed that's extremely light. I bet the telekinesis spell works on it. But it doesn't. Okay. Shimino. Do you have it in you to pick this lock? No. And I do not believe that the answer is going to be magic unlock. No, because magic unlock is only for magic locks. There's no magic spell to open ordinary locks. But okay, so we know with pretty much know with certainty that that's the one that we need to get to. Maybe certainty is going too far, but okay. Just sleep in the dirt like heroes. Eight hours of sleep. Dupre can stay on guard with his full hit points. Hopefully nothing attacks. Is it an eclipse? Huh. An eclipse. It's kind of neat. Jailer's at work, but Lady Eleonora? What's the lady name? Oh, there she is. Lenora. Great talking to you as ever, Lenora. Okay, let's get that key and see if there's anything. Hey, who's in... There's a mage of some sort in that jail now. Yeah, okay. So I mean I left this door unlocked anyway, and I do not think that the key is going to open this. What if it does? No. Too easy. Alright. What then? What? Go back to before we did all this. Before the eclipse started. When you give him the permission letter for the key, he gives you the key that opens the area to the 2 maximum security cells, which I've already opened and left opened. Excuse me, guard. But what doesn't happen is anything that lets you get through this door and into there. Unless one of these keys will do the trick. We might as well. Let's try all the keys in this door. Maybe, just maybe. And the door just remains locked. Now maybe if I had the pickpocket spell, I could snatch a more relevant thing from him? I don't know. I've got so many irons in the fire, but I'm feeling briefly stymied and unsure of what to do next. I think what I should do right now is something that feels productive. How much magic unlock do I have overall? If I look at my spell book, how many times could I cast the spell right now? 17. Okay, let's... I'm running out of time, too, for the day. I'd like to end on... Okay, 1 or 2 things. So I just gotta think for a moment. Do I want to go... Because I think I did go back to the Cyclops Tower, but I couldn't do much exploring down there because I didn't have enough casts of Magic Unlock. I think that was the problem I ran into. Or maybe it was just a letdown. Or I could try to find this enchanter. Or I could go to the giant ant cave and kill a bunch of ants. And maybe find something in there. I don't have any... Nothing's telling me to go there. But, I don't know, it could be cool. Okay. One other person mentioned this enchanter. And I think it was someone in Empath Valley. The enchanter lives to the east between 2 rivers. So, southeast of you and between 2 rivers are my big clues here. So, southeast of you, between two rivers, there's a pretty clear candidate for where this could be. So, why don't I try it? Gotta try something. I want to find this enchanter. I'm going to look for him for a moment. If I get frustrated, I am going to close off. Oh, Shimino, buddy, you gotta help us out here. We need some light. Lights it up. Okay. East view. Rivers. Here's a river. To the south. Now the thing is, where can we penetrate the tree cover, if at all? Be great to just meet this strange guy. Oh, I haven't left you at all though. Okay. Go around Tomo's house. Okay. Ah. Fenced in by a bush. Okay. East. And then, I mean, here's a river. Okay, that is, yeah, see what that is. South here, is there a river that I can get across? Let's gimmick a gem. See the surrounding area. Cheat so that we don't expend the gem. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Shooting south here. Trace the line of the water, see where we can go. Alright. Okay. Now. Cross this river south. Now I think I know where I am. Ta-da! Hooray! Save the game because we are going to be, well, let's sleep. Oh, right, the eclipse is about to happen. A portentous time for us to arrive here. Hopefully this is not that kind of eclipse, you know, where one of your friends betrays you and feeds you and everyone you love demons. And knock knock. Okay. We can deal with this too. Zap. Here we are. This fellow is asleep. And fair enough. It's not even going to be a sunrise today. Our torch is burnt out. Is the eclipse rising? The killing time, waiting for lazy Britannians. Get out of bed. Classic part of the game. It's a core part of the Ultima 6 gameplay loop. And like, I mean in this case, the sun can't shine through his windows. There's an eclipse. Alright, go back out. Wander. Kill time. Waste time. Waiting for something to happen. You up yet, sir? No, go in, we poke him. He's not responding. He's not ready to wake just yet. Sir, please. Time's a wasting. You're not wasting literal daylight, because the sun is not going to shine on us today, but you are wasting time. Time that could be spent saving the world. Then again, when he wakes up, perhaps he can teach the seance spell, which would then possibly... No, I've got 111. If every spell costs 90, which I'm not sure it does. Goodness gracious, sir. Oops. That's so impatient, I just jumped right into the fire there. You know, it makes sense that this eccentric recluse in the woods keeps weird hours. He's probably awake late into the night. Must be up. Ah, perfect. A wizened old man with a ready smile. I would not. I guess if the smile is ready, he might not be already. He can break it out if he needs to. I would describe this man as glowering rather than smiling. Morning, Avatar. How'd you know? What's your name? Nicodemus. I actually knew that. Your reputation precedes you, sir. What do? You work here. Yeah, magic staves. Experimenting? What do you experiment with? No, I am interested. Okay. I was just trying... Okay. Teach spells, though? How about that fifth circle? No, I'm not looking for insect swarm. Okay. Let me look. What's a cool spell? Since we're obviously not getting seance here from this guy. Or explosion. There's explosion. Also a fifth circle spell that this man will not sell me. Looking once again. And the pickpocket spell is fifth circle. He's not going to teach that. Okay. Well, I guess this is kind of a bust. Be nice if you would share your research, Nicodemus. We're sincerely interested in your projects. Okay, well, feels an anticlimactic ending, but I guess this is where we're ending for today. So, not as productive of a questing day as I'd hoped, but I did find a shipwreck, and I did, we've stocked on reagents, we've organized the reagents on our shelf, we've done some killing, which is, technically not really the quest, but getting it done is helpful. How are we doing here? Oh, Jana's almost level 5. Oh, Gwenna's ready to be level 4. That's nice. And yeah, and the rest of them are just working their way, which we're probably going to need before we can free the Shrine of Humility there. Alright, so next time around, I guess what we'll try to do is actually get somewhere with any of the threads that we're chasing. See about this part of a map. Is it a part of a map that connects to another part of a map that we can find and maybe leads us to the tablet? Or is there a different shipwreck that I need to go find? I don't know. Then where is the graveyard / mausoleum on Verity Isle? Absolutely bizarre that I can't find that. I could probably do some exploring in the basement there of the place where the former Shadow Lord's Tower where the Cyclops is. I know that the balloon next lead, I need to somehow get into Blackthorn's castle. It's probably going to take some kind of key. So there's work to be done. There's lots to do. We're doing a bunch of it next time. I don't know exactly how, but I know that we will. So if you stuck around to the end, thanks. I'm glad you were here. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm so glad you came. And this week, I believe I'll be back with my buddy Greg on Thursday playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land, a totally different experience from this. And I personally, in my own solo playing of Kirby, have beaten that game now. And, oh boy, I don't think we're getting to the ending on Thursday, me and Greg, but it's going to be fun to see Greg see that ending. And frankly, if you're never going to play the Kirby game, but you're curious about why I'm saying that the ending of Kirby in the Forgotten Land is crazy, you might want to find out. I think we'll be back with Friday Night Forgotten Circles this Friday. And then next weekend I'll be back playing Star Control 2, where I'm making tons of constant forward progress. And back to Ultima 6, where we're going to make some progress on this, maybe not on the day of the eclipse, but eventually. So that's where we are. That's where we're going. And great. Until the next time, let the moons align and the gates bring us to the same place. Take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.